Dean Faber of Ocala, Florida, is a man who likes to keep on the move.
Well, I've been here since I was 9 years old. I moved down from Wisconsin. Pretty much into anything and everything you can do with your hands. I drove truck for 31 years. I used to build homes here and mobile homes, construction, all phases of it pretty much. Hobbies are riding my bike and woodworking, working with metal, whatever I can do, just tinker around pretty much.
But he had been living with pain for 14 years.
The extreme pain, back in 2004, I was rear-ended sitting at a stop sign and I experienced a lot of pain in my lower back, so I went and saw a surgeon in Ocala. He recommended that I have back surgery, have fusion of L4 and L5. When I did that, everything was going good, and I ended up with staph infection, and I ended up with spinal meningitis while I was on the road back driving truck. I ended up in a coma for 12 days, and they took over a quart of poison off of my back. After they got me pretty stable up in Wisconsin, they flew me down here in Florida, took me right into surgery, and took the hardware back out of my back. And that was after having a PICC line in my arm for 30 days at a time, twice a day going in for IV of antibiotics, vancomycin. And it was pretty miserable. I've been pretty much dealing with this back pain since 2004, on and off. Driving truck doesn't help matters any, but you gotta make a living.
Dean describes his pain and how it affected his physical and mental health.
Mostly it was in my lower back, protruding down into my right leg. The right leg completely numb, feet real numb. Couldn't stand for a long period of time, couldn't sit for a long period of time. Driving truck, you gotta sit, so that was kind of rough. There's a lot of burning and tingling and sharp pain in my lower back, and there's just some mornings impossible to get out of bed. You gotta roll to the side. When you're in your 40s and 50s, you shouldn't have to do that. You should be in pretty good health at that point. But it just got to the point where I couldn't deal with it no more. It kind of depresses you in a way. You think at 1 minute you're fine, and next minute you're hurting real bad to the point where you don't think you can do anything anymore. But you just gotta, mind over matter and do what you gotta do to support your family and take care of yourself. I tried chiropractic care for a while, and it just made it worse. I tried physical therapy. That didn't help any. Nothing really helped. Outside of taking some medications, and I couldn't do it while I was driving truck. It's against the law, so you gotta just deal with it. You take over-the-counter, Tylenol and ibuprofen and that, but that really doesn't help.
In the fall of 2018, Dean's fiancée Misha discovered the Bonati Spine Institute online and requested information on his behalf.
She did that pretty much on her own, outside of me really knowing it. She sent out an email and explained the situation, and it wasn't long after that, really, maybe not even a week, I got a phone call, and we proceeded with Bonati Institute to go down there and talk to them and see what they could do. Within 1 week, I was up and walking. And it's great. They had me planned in August of last year to do open back surgery again. You look back at the first time it happened. Do you really want to go through that? Do you really want to take chances of it not working and a chance of it messing you up the rest of your life? Versus all you hear about this new laser surgery compared to open back surgery. After sitting down and talking with them and everything, I was really excited about it.
Dean consulted with the Bonati team and quickly learned it was unlike any other medical facility he had ever visited.
When you first walk in the door, they got a guy that sits there at the desk and greets you, and really nice people. It's not like going to a regular doctor's office. When you go to a doctor's office, it's sit here, and you got that 11 o'clock appointment, and they don't see you till 12. Your day is just completely shot. Not there, they interact with you, they talk with you. They're very friendly. They make you feel comfortable about what's fixing to happen. and they explain everything to you but in detail completely. He showed me everything. They don't hide nothing, and they're straightforward. They tell you like it is, and that's what most people need. Not to me, being there versus going to another surgeon or something. Another surgeon, they make you feel like you're a number. It's all about the dollars. There, they make you feel like it's all about you and making you better. And they did what they said they were going to do, 100%.
He had one procedure on his lower lumbar, and Misha was with him every step of the way.
I don't really recall moving on the table at all. Vaguely being awake a little bit. The most amazing experience of it all was the fact that they had my fiance in the room, in the surgical room there. First thing I seen was her, so that was pretty amazing. When I came out of the recovery room and got dressed and everything, it was really nice to be able to put my pants on and not have to have somebody help me. It's been a long time I've done it myself. And at times, stuff like that, that's kind of embarrassing in a way. To have somebody help you dress, I'm not in bad shape, I'm not broke down or nothing, but I was in bad shape with my back. And they gave it back, I was in there, out of there within 4 hours, and you go to a hotel and you spend the night there so that they can check you out the next morning. But when me and my fiance got to the hotel, I walked around the hotel 3 times. I didn't want to sit down. I just wanted to keep walking. And it was great, to not have the pain in my legs and my feet and my back no more. It was amazing.
Many people ask if the Bonati spine procedures can help those in pain after failed open back surgeries from other facilities. It's safe to say Dean is proof it's never too late to live pain-free.
Well, versus open back surgery to what I had was a cut that long compared to a cut that long. The heal time is amazing. Open back surgery, 6 weeks I was laid up in bed. Couldn't do nothing. I'm too active to be doing nothing. For them to give me basically a second chance in life to do what I want to do that quick, it's amazing. They told me to report back in 2 weeks for a checkup. I didn't need to go back. I called them and said, hey, I'm feeling great. The swelling's gone. It's all healed. Do I really need to come back? And they said, no. If you feel that you're in great shape, we don't need to see you. And they're right. Any other doctors? Yeah, we need to see you because we need that almighty dollar. They're not like that. They don't make you feel that way. They make you feel like they're there to help you, not for the money, for the gratification of helping someone. And they did. I'm completely healed. And I wish I'd have done this years ago. 14 years of pain is too long.